Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Manuel Espinosa and today I will talk about the difference between the Remington 870 Express Tactical, this one, and the Mossberg 590A1. Before I start my video, I want to let you know, I don't want you to take my comments or my opinion as something negative. I am making only one opinion, talking about some difference, but both of them are really well made. Both shotguns are having a good quality and they are really reliable. Okay, this is only about some difference between them. Okay, now I'm gonna start talking about the first difference. The first difference is gonna be the capacity. The capacity in the Remington is gonna be 6+1. The Mossberg is gonna be 7+1. That is the first difference between them. Next, we have the difference in the sight system. Okay, both of them are coming with iron sight. I'm gonna show you right now real quick. You can see how is the sight system. Okay, this is the front sight in the Remington and the rear sight. Actually, it's coming with a rail. You can add or you can install any optic or red dot, anything you want. Okay, and this is the way how it looks when you are using it. I'm gonna try to show you. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna move this thing a little bit. Okay, you can see right now how it looks the iron sight when you are using it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the Mossberg sight. You can see how is the rear sight. It's really well made, and this is the front sight. Okay, and the way how this looks when you are using it, let me show you. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, being really honest, the sight system in the Mossberg 590A1 is better. Okay, however, this one is not coming with the rail. Okay, how you can see, you don't have the rail in the rear sight. You only have the iron sight and that's it. I saw some people basically making the modification in this part, removing the rear sight and putting a rail and everything, but they are basically changing the sight system. Okay, the shotgun is not coming like that. And at the end, you are gonna see you can add anything in this one. So in my opinion, the sight system in the Remington is much better. Okay, because even if the sight system is not really reliable how is the Mossberg sight system, you can add a red dot or a optic and it's gonna be perfect. Okay, so at the end I prefer have the option for add something, because in the Mossberg I don't have any option, only the iron sight. Okay, the next difference is gonna be about the muzzle brake. I'm gonna show you right now. You can see how the Mossberg is not coming with any muzzle brake, anything like that. Actually, it's flat. The Remington is coming with the muzzle brake. Actually, you can remove it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can move it. So you can see I could change it for another model or something like that. Okay, but this is coming with this from the factory. So in this way, this is one advantage. The next difference is gonna be about the safety location. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now in my Mossberg 59081. You can see how the safety is coming right here on the top. It's behind the rear side. Okay, I like this system, and the reason why is because I can keep one eye on this. Okay, even when I am shooting or when I am about to shoot, I can verify by myself if I have the safety on or I have the safety off. Okay, how you can see in the Remington, you don't have that option. They have the idea for keep the safety on the trigger. Actually, it's pretty much behind the trigger. Okay, let me show you how it looks when the safety is off. You can see, but the problem with this, you don't have visual of this thing when you are holding the shotgun, unless you are rotating the shotgun and you are having visual, but basically you are losing the position. So in my opinion, I don't like too much this thing, but it's the way how this is coming. Okay, the next difference is gonna be about the shell carrier. Okay, this is something that caught my attention because a lot of times, this is gonna be annoying a little bit. I'm gonna show you right now. In the Mossberg, you can see how the shell carrier is not on the way right now. Okay, only when I am pulling backward the slide like this, you can see how the shell carrier show up. Okay, and when you are moving forward, you don't have the shell carrier on the way anymore, and it's making even more easier for reload the shotgun. I wanna try to give you better visual of this thing. Okay, look. A lot of time that piece, the shell carrier in the way, is gonna hurt a little bit your nail when you are reloading the shotgun, and it could be an issue for you. In the Remington, I have the shell carrier on the way. You can see this piece over here. The problem is when you are reloading the shotgun, a lot of time I am using my finger, right? And this piece, after I push the cartridge in there of the magazine tube, this part is hurting a little bit my nail. Okay, also when I am using gloves, sometimes the glove is getting stuck with this part, so it could be an issue. Okay, this is the way how this is coming. The next difference is gonna be about the slide release. Okay, this is for me a big issue. It's not something negative, but I'm gonna tell you why for me it's a big issue. In the Mossberg, I feel the slide release is really well made. Actually, the person who was thinking about the position of this part, that person was thinking. Okay, why? Because basically when you are holding your shotgun, okay, I'm gonna try to make this thing the more visual possible. When you are holding the shotgun, you are holding the shotgun like this, okay, and you are shooting, right? If you need release the slide, you are gonna basically change the position only of your finger, your index, okay, and you can make this thing. You switch basically, or you can do this thing. You can push it with the middle finger, but basically your hand is keeping the same position, okay? And when you push it, you can bring backward the slide, okay? This is something really good for me because it's really easy for release the slide, okay? In the Remington, however, I have a different system. In that company, they have the idea for put the slide release in this part, okay? And this is the thing. When you are holding the shogun, right? You are holding the shogun like this. I'm gonna try to make this thing really visual for you all, okay? You are holding the shogun like this. You are shooting, right? Let's say you finish and you need unload the shogun. So in that point, you cannot bring back the slide easily because it's loaded. So you have to change the position of your hand, because look at this. When you are shooting, you have your hand like this and the index finger is over here. You cannot touch, you cannot push the slide release with your finger, and it's this piece over here. So you have to move forward your hand, change the position, and basically your hand is gonna be over the trigger protector. And I don't like this thing. First, because I don't like change the position of my hand in order to release the slide. I don't like do this thing, and also I don't like put my hand over the trigger protector. This is something that I really don't like it. And also I don't like it because a lot of time I am using gloves. When I am using gloves, maybe the gloves could pull the trigger, maybe one accident can happen, and always I have to make sure I am putting the safety on, okay? For me, this thing is not something really friendly, okay? Because basically, when I am holding this thing, I'm gonna make this movement right now. Let's say I am shooting, I need release the slide. Look at this. This is the normal position when I am shooting. In the Mossberg, I had my slide release right here, okay? And here, look at this. So I don't know, for me this is a big issue. It's nothing negative, but I don't like too much, okay? The last thing about this is gonna be about the slide form, okay? This is another thing in the Mossberg. When they create this thing, the slide is having this form, okay? It's pretty flat, okay? When you are holding it, you have to be careful after being shooting, let's say 30 or 40 rounds. The barrel is gonna get really hot, okay? If you are not using gloves or anything like that, you can get burned. So make sure you don't touch the barrel, okay? You have to be careful about it, because if you are touching it, you can see how your finger easily can touch the barrel, okay? Because the form of this thing is not having any guard or anything like that. And the difference between this one and the Remington, look at this. Somebody was thinking in the Remington company, because they create this thing. You can see how the slide is having this form. Basically, is having over here a specific form for keep your hand in the slide, and make sure you don't touch the barrel. This is something really important, okay? So when you are shooting, most of the time this thing, this part over here, I'm gonna show you like this. I want you'll be able to watch this. You can see this form, okay? This is the form keeping your hand on the slide, okay? However, you can make the upgrade for the Mossberg. You can change the slide for another model, right? Put something like this. But right now I am talking about the way how the shotgun is coming, okay? In my opinion, which one is better? I don't know, because that decision is gonna depend, and it's gonna be according to the necessities, okay? The necessity of the person who is gonna shoot, necessity of the situation, okay? I'm gonna give you right now one example about me, okay? If I had to choose a shotgun and I had to be in one environment using the shotgun during the night and during day, right? Especially during the night, I'm gonna need use one red dot, one night vision optic, something like that. Obviously, I'm gonna take the Remington, because the Remington is well made, and they are having this accessory right here. I am gonna be able for put this accessory, right? And also I am able for put the muzzle brake, and this thing is gonna help me for keep a better control in the shotgun when I am shooting. This thing is really important. Okay, so in that particular situation I will choose the Remington. But if the situation that I'm talking about is only during the day, the environment is really friendly, I am not using this thing during the night, and I am not needing put any optic, the Mossberg 598 is gonna be a great option. It's really well made as well. Sadly, it's not having the rail for add any optic, and that is big thing. Okay, something common about them is the good quality. Also, both of them are having this rubber pillow right here. This is something really cool because it's making really soft and more easier when you are shooting. You don't get hurt easily. Okay, when I show you, you can see. Other than that, my friends, both shotgun are really good, well made, good quality. You can see the video in my channel when I was shooting this thing. Both of them are great. Well, my friend, I hope you enjoyed my video. This video hopefully is gonna be helpful for you choose the best shotgun for you. Thank you for watching, my friend, and I see you the next one.